some advice that I would give, that was advice that was given to me, is to, and it sounds so cliche, be a student of your craft. Everyone says that, but I haven't really heard very many people break down what that actually means.
Okay.
So when I say be a student of your craft, you've got to understand what you're doing as much as know what you're doing. Does that make sense when I
Yeah.
say it that way?
Yeah.
So a lot of people will say, "Hey Tim, how'd you do that? How'd you do that lick?" And for the longest, I would be able to, I don't know.
Right.
I just was just, again, no formal training. But if you know how to do the lick, then you go back to yourself and you practice down and you break down the lick to where you understand it. Because by understanding that field, then you understand placement.
Right.
When you understand placement, then you understand purpose. My
Right.
advice would be is to understand. Put yourself in a position to understand. Ask questions. And the second thing is, the majority of the people, we've all been blessed to have all of our fingers and toes, right? So you put us in the same room, and 99% of the time, we're all gonna have 10 fingers. But our fingers are different because our fingerprints is what sets us apart from the next person's fingers. My thumb's fingerprint is different than my index fingers print. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, there's different. So you have to understand that just because you're a drummer in a room full of drummers, there is something specifically unique to you. And you got to be confident in what makes you you. I'll give you a perfect example. Little Dennis is blazing the set.
Right.
I remember when Little Dennis, well, he's not even Little Dennis now, Dennis Burks Jr. I'm gonna call him
Right.
Dennis Burks Jr. He was 9 and 10, and he would always, he's a sponge. He sees somebody do something, he takes it. Now when
Right.
I hear him play, I hear him with his influences, but I don't hear him mimicking somebody else. I think there's a difference between that. And sometimes on YouTube, I hear a lot of people trying to emulate what they hear instead
Right.
of taking what they hear and allow it to be an influence. There's a
Right.
difference between that.
Right.